Welcome to this special edition of ExoNews. I'm Michael Sala. An alleged top-secret NSA intercept of a hotline conversation between President Kennedy and Soviet Premier Nikita Khrushchev in 1963 shows the extent to which Kennedy was prepared to cooperate with the Soviet Union in declassifying UFO files. The aim was to avoid the risk of a mistaken military confrontation over UFOs. The conversation took place on November 12, 1963, 3 months after the hotline was first established. In the alleged November 12 hotline conversation, Kennedy and Khrushchev discussed the importance of their respective UFO working groups to deal with the UFO problem, to avoid the risk of future conflict. Kennedy told Khrushchev, quote, "I've begun an initiative with our NASA to exchange information with your Academy of Sciences in which I hope will foster mutual concern over this problem and hopefully find some resolution," end quote. Kennedy was certainly referring here to the National Security Action Memorandum 271 released on the same day, November 12, 1963. Kennedy went on to say, quote, "I have also instructed our CIA to provide me with full disclosure on the phantom aspects and classified programs in which I can better assess the UFO situation." Here Kennedy was referring to an alleged top-secret memo to CIA Director John McCone to share classified UFO files with NASA. While the NSA intercept has not been conclusively determined to be authentic, it is consistent with the November 12 National Security Action Memorandum 271 and the alleged top-secret memo to John McCone, the CIA Director. Most importantly, circumstantial evidence for the genuineness of the hotline transcript comes from Dr. Sergei Khrushchev, who admitted that his father had accepted Kennedy's offer of space cooperation around the time of these documents. Khrushchev's son said that after his father initially refused Kennedy's offer in September of joint space and lunar missions, that in the weeks after the rejection his father had second thoughts. On November 11, 1963, Khrushchev finally accepted Kennedy's offer. This was the same day that the Soviet Union's Mars mission Cosmos 21 had failed, leading to Khrushchev's change of heart on Kennedy's offer of space cooperation. For the Soviets, continuing the space race would be very expensive and drain resources from other, more important areas. Kennedy's offer was a face-saving way out of the dilemma now confronting the Soviet Union. The hotline conversation shows Kennedy and Khrushchev reaching agreement on a broad range of issues concerning UFOs and joint cooperation in space. The November 12 dating of the hotline conversation is consistent with the agreement reached in the background over this period between Kennedy and Khrushchev. This gives more confidence that the hotline document is genuine. The issuing of National Security Action Memorandum 271, which is an authentic official government document, also confirms that Khrushchev had only just accepted Kennedy's offer, and that a hotline conversation between Kennedy and Khrushchev had very likely only just occurred. 10 days after their hotline conversation on November 12, Kennedy was assassinated.